Can we have a music, please? You ready? Beautiful. Great. Let's do this. Time. It feels really good to be here with all of you again. Since 2015, I've spent over 260 days introducing carbonic maceration process with so many wonderful coffee producers. And together, over the years, we have developed many unique flavor profiles. However, I've come to realize that there are limits in fermentation. And in some cases, with too much fermentation, we have sacrificed importance of terroir and varietal to be enjoyed in a cup. So today, we're going to be tasting the perfect relationship between terroir and fermentation throughout my innovative brewing techniques. But first, I'm going to warm up these cups for you with some water. And also, there's no need to write any tasting notes until the very end, so we can enjoy our time together. My dear friends, welcome to Iris Estate. I've started this beautiful farm with a great friend, Jamison Savage, in 2017 in Panama. And Iris Estate, it's like a jungle. It has two beautiful mountains, starting at 1900 meters and going all the way up to 2300 meters. And in these extreme elevations, normally coffee trees do not grow. So we planted a green tip geisha underneath of the shade beneficiary tree called Inga. And Inga also provides nitrogen to the roots of the coffee trees. So nitrogen-rich soil, extreme elevation are gonna make this geisha the sweetest geisha I've ever tasted. And you will enjoy it as confectionery sweetness. But to respect this terroir, we selected specific microbes during fermentation and we allowed them to dominate. For example, we've taken the cherries from the tree, placed them in a steel tank and immediately pressurized with CO2 to ensure we can highlight rose florals, which of course are coming from geisha varietal. Then we move the container to lower temperatures to allow lactic acid bacteria to dominate, as this will give us amazing creamy mouthfeel. And finally, exactly at 90 hours is when we open the fermentation tank. That's because we developed raspberry notes. And together with confectionery sweetness from Iris terroir, you will enjoy raspberry candy. My friends, I'm going to use this tool just to make a well right in the middle so we can evenly saturate the grinds to give us more consistent coffee today. Since March 2020, I could not travel to coffee farms anymore. So instead, I started brewing a lot of coffee at home with my son Alex. And without the influence of the industry, Alex developed his own technique to brew tastier coffees than coffee professionals like myself. And to find out why, I reached out to scientist, Professor Chahan, and together we questioned everything about filter brewing. For example, we've studied that by using the dry paper filter, we highlight volatile compound called beta-demascenon. And today you will enjoy it in the aftertaste of Turkish delight. It is amazing. We've also studied that after the extraction, we have a hot liquid traveling through the air, immediately releasing aroma volatiles in the environment. But in effect, we should be capturing that in a beverage. I'm so excited to share with you my new innovation, Paragon Coffee Brewer. And this will help to capture more aroma volatiles in your beverage today. And the way it works is by pouring first 2 pours over these ice drops. We have increased up to 40% more aroma volatiles in your beverage. And the effect on Iris Estate, it's like listening to your favorite song and turning the volume up. You will enjoy intense aromatics of rose water, raspberry candy, and hibiscus tea. Now, to highlight the creamy mouthfeel, I'm using Alex brew method. As you can see, I'm pouring very fast. And to find out why, please have a look at your booklet on the right-hand side. You will notice that we have shifted the fines up and on the walls. And you will also notice that we left these larger denser grinds to stay all the way at the bottom. So these larger, denser grinds at the bottom, now they have a lot more contact time with the hot water, meaning we can increase the extraction. While the fines, they have a lot less time with the hot water, meaning we can extract just enough, making sure you don't taste any bitterness today. My kettle is 93 degrees temperature to highlight tartaric grape acidity. And now I'm also using kettle at 88 degrees temperature to also celebrate champagne rosé acidity. My friends, my water comes from Malaysian spring water, and that's because it has 50 ppm of silica. And silica is going to help to extract more confectionery sweetness from iris terroir. My recipe today is 18 grams in, 270 out. And the roast profile, 7 minutes for vibrancy and refined body. And when you're ready, if you can please write down some aroma notes. We're looking for intense rose water, hibiscus tea, and my favorite, raspberry candy. Right. So today, for aroma, I'll invite you to swirl the craft 5 times. And please enjoy aromatics only once for the best experience. And also we're gonna drink from the cups, so no need for spoons. But most of all, please enjoy. Please enjoy. Carl, last but not least, enjoy it. Whenever we're ready, we can move on to write some flavors. So, for flavors, we're looking for rose water and raspberry candy in hot, warm, and cold temperature. So, rose water and raspberry candy, hot, warm, and cold. Thank you, Carl. Also in a hot temperature, you will enjoy hibiscus tea. In a warm temperature, red apple. And in a cold temperature, that raspberry candy turns into red gummy lollies. It is amazing. Aftertaste is long, milk chocolate coated Turkish delight. Acidity, it's medium intensity. Tartaric acidity of red grape in hot, warm, and cold temperatures. It reminds me of rosé champagne. It's very complex. Body, when hot, it's refined and silky. When warm and cold, becomes creamy, coating and lactic. And balance is harmonious, well structured. My friends, I'm using these pink cups because they associate our brains with confectionery sweetness, allowing that raspberry candy to really shine. I'm excited about the future, where we can grow coffee trees to be part of the nature, where we can ferment coffee to respect terroir, where we can collaborate with professionals to innovate. And my motivation to start the farm with Jamison, to collaborate with Professor Chahan, to serve coffee and make coffees with my son Alex is because I'd love you to enjoy amazing coffees. Please enjoy time.
Well done, big guy. Jump back here. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, jumping back on the stage. Okay, tell me about this. Brewer's Cup, why not barista?
Brewer's Cup. Yeah, well, I mean, most of the coffees I make at home are brewers.
Yep.
You know, brew coffees. And I think with the COVID being at home for a long time, I really developed, you know, super deep passion for brewing coffee. And in the same time, I've discovered that, you know, as I said earlier, there's so much more we can learn and so much more we can develop. And I truly believe that brewing coffee is the best way to give greater value to, you know, to these coffee farmers at the end. Normally when we judge coffee, we cup coffees, which is the immersion method, but when we brew coffee, we often see higher value than how we judge the coffees. So yeah, I'm in love in brewing lately, as you can tell.
It's the most pure taste. I mean, how long has it been since you were on this side of the competition table as opposed to coaching, or even, do you judge as well?
I've judged for a little bit, but yeah, mostly coaching, as you mentioned, 7 years.
7 years?
Yes.
So you've had the itch to come back.
Yeah.
I think it's quite admirable. Someone like yourself doesn't feel like you're above it after you've reached the pinnacle before.
Yeah.
And it's always good to keep challenging. Talk me through work. How's it all going over at Honour? I mean, the last time I was here, you took about four awards home. What's been happening over down in Canberra?
We've been busy with renovating our warehouse and busy, you know, starting a new place in Sydney. It's exciting. We are branching out internationally. We're going to be opening end of the year in Dubai, so that takes a lot of time, a lot of work.
Coffees are very expensive there. I'm sure yours will be too.
Which is a good thing, I guess, right? Yeah. So it's been great. Everyone has been flat out in the entire company, and I think competitions on top of it make it, you know, hectic, busy, but we fun. We love it. You know, it's a love and hate relationship in the same time, but.
No rest for the wicked. Mate, beautiful performance as usual. I can't wait to hear what the judges have got to say. Look forward to hearing and talking a little later on. All the best, Sasha.
Thank you.
We have a number of sponsors with us, guys, that we wouldn't be here without today. On our Brewers Cup stage, we're going to be having a bit of a chat with DeLonghi, our naming sponsor as well. To the team at Victoria Arduino, I want to give you boys a shout out.